Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Zebo Nation Plays, the FM Scout Academy Challenge. Here we are with Dallas FC, and it's only a mere 2 weeks later, so it's Champions League time yet again. This Champions League experience has really packed our schedule. So we'll take a look. Here's the Champions League group schedule for this second week of the Champions League schedule, I guess you call it. Anyway, here we are playing against CD Honduras. Looks like we're at their stadium this game. So we won our first match against Central TRI, and that was an away match. So if we can win both away matches, that would be pretty good. That would set us up for some hopefully pretty easy advancing in our next round of game. Well, not round, but our next slate of games when we'll play them both at home. Now let's take a look at CD Honduras, see what they're all about. Year founded 2011, so they're a pretty new club. They've got a 1.5-star national reputation. I don't know, let's just take a look at facilities here. Average, below average, adequate, junior coaching. So they're not the greatest team, but you know, they're an up-and-coming team, I suppose, a young team. Maybe they obviously won some championship to get here in the Champions League. Unfortunately, they're going to need some players, because here's a list of their senior squad. They got no players. So in order for this franchise to move any farther, I would suggest them getting some players. So that means we're going to be playing a team of all scrubs, and we should be able to make a good showing there. So let's see what happened previously. So we played our Champions League. We got our 2-0 victory. Oh wait, no, it looks like this is a home game. All right, so that's good. But then we came out in our last match and we lost 3-0 to Sporting Kansas City. They really dominated us. And that's 2 matches in a row for Sporting Kansas City that they dominated us. 2 months ago, I guess. After our U.S. Cup loss, we were kind of demoralized winning there against Sporting Kansas City, and they beat us pretty good, 3-1. So now that's 2 straight blowout losses to Sporting Kansas City. And where are they in the competitions? They are, of course, number 1 in the Western Conference. So if we're gonna win the Western Conference, we got to get past Sporting Kansas City. And really, my feeling is that playing these 3 teams, playing Seattle, playing Portland, playing Kansas City, I just got the feeling that they're better teams than we are. They just have much higher quality players. Of course, you know, such a young team that we're doing with this Academy Challenge, it's not out of the realm of possibilities for the other teams to just flat out be better, more experienced, more talented teams. And that's what we're facing right now. I think everybody else in this division, obviously all the teams below us, I think we stack up fairly well. You know, when I play against them, I don't feel like they're just dominating us. But Seattle, Portland, and Sporting Kansas City are different. When we play against them, I just feel like getting a draw against them is a bit of an accomplishment. San Jose has snuck up on us, though. They've gotten a couple wins in a row. They've come up and tied us in points. And they've got us beat in goal differential. So I think the only reason we're ahead of them right now is we've got 1 more win because we've got 2 more games played than they do. So San Jose could, I think, easily pass us for this 4th spot if we don't start winning some games here. So let's try and do that. But Champions League has no effect on that. So let's just focus on that for right now. Our goalkeeper was injured in the previous Champions League game, so Ryan Herman came in, and lacking match sharpness, he got beat 3. I mean, the score really could have been 6-0 or 5-0, something like that, because there were a few shots that got past him and just hit the crossbar. So It was not a good match for Mr. Herman in his debut. Hopefully he does a little better in this game and gets a little more match fitness after this game is over. We're going with a bit of a different lineup. We're going with obviously Lloyd at left or right fullback. We're going with Norberto, trading him out for Hedges. Hedges needs a bit of a rest, honestly. His form hasn't been that great, and he's not. Well, his stats aren't going down, but he just needs a rest. Zimmerman is in. He had a nice rest last game, so that's good for him. Bringing in Otis Earl, have him get some playing time and give Acosta some rest. Then at defensive midfielder, bringing in Ortiz. We're just going to play him just because he's a guy that we don't play very often because he's not an academy player, and I just want to get him in there and save some of our other players. Because we have such a tight packed schedule, I need to use some of these guys just so my team doesn't get tired out. Same with Hollingshead. Going to give him some playing time. Velasquez, going to move him down to central midfield, give him a shot there. See how he plays in the midfield rather than advanced playmaker. Because we're going to have Lizarazo there. He's another one of our ineligible players for the Academy Challenge. But he's on the team, so we're going to use him. And a new guy who hasn't played all season, Carlos Ruiz, 36-year-old Guatemalan striker. Again, I'm just going to use him because we have a packed schedule. And he's on the roster. Nothing we can do about it, so we might as well play him. And his stats are improving. I don't know why his stats are improving. But hey, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. The guy's got 18 penalty taking, 15 finishing. I mean, the guy, he's 9 pace, 5 stamina. I mean, he's obviously at the end of his career physically. But in terms of technique and technical skills, he's up there, man. Definitely our best striker without a doubt. And that reminds me, set pieces, I should put him on penalties. I should put Ruiz in there on penalties. Let's see. Set piece takers. He's probably one of our better players all around. No, I guess not. Free kicks. Nope. All right. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just put him in there for penalties, and that'll be good. If we get one, because this team has a habit of missing penalties. I had to take Velasquez off of penalties because he missed 3 of them. So forget that. Anything else I'm thinking of? Oh yeah, Bonner. Brought Bonner back to see if he can get a goal, and this guy has just had the worst luck. 12 appearances, 12 starts, no goals. 6.47 rating. He has not played well this season at all. So hopefully that his luck can change in the Champions League. We'll give him a shot. What's our advice over here? Switch to the 4-4-2? No. Highly recommend keeping a close eye on Humberto. Okay, Ruiz. Okay, Herman. Okay. So no helpful advice there. Let's just go to the match preview. Here we are, FC Dallas versus Honduras. They're going with the, I guess, well, it's the 3-3-2 with 2 wingbacks. I don't know exactly what they call this formation. Let's go to the next screen and see what they call this formation. Oh, here's our lineup. We're going to go with this. Nobody's suspended yet. Got some yellow cards, but nobody is suspended. No. Okay. I need to play Ulloa here because he is suspended for our next MLS match. So I might as well play him in the Champions League and save Hollingshead for the next match. That makes sense. All right. Good catch there. All right, we're lacking match fitness, of course. Champions League. I do enjoy it. It is fun to play these extra matches and to be involved in it. But it's kind of difficult to get there. It's You know, winning the U.S. Cup is very difficult because you're starting out playing against MLS teams usually. Every once in a while, you'll get matched up with, you know, some of the lower division U.S. teams, but you know, in order to win the thing, you gotta beat other MLS teams, and some MLS teams don't have anything else going for them other than trying to win and trying to get into the Champions League. Let's see. A draw is in the works. I can see FC Dallas and Honduras canceling each other out. Okay. Guess they don't think much of us. Colin Bonner's fairly lengthy run without scoring a goal. Can he break his hoodoo here today? Yes, I believe he can. You win your opening match. Does this represent a fantastic opportunity to seize control of the group? Yes, we'd be in fantastic position if we came out of the first two matches, and we should. All right, they're switching up their formation, going with the 4-2-2-2 narrow defensive midfielders. Very interesting. They must know that we like to attack up the middle, so it's going to be strength on strength here. Might have to bust some plays out wide. So here we go. Let's just close down on their strikers. Close down on their fullbacks. Canahuati and Alvarez. All right. So that should be good. Just saw the commercial for the new Logan movie. New Old Man Logan coming out. I can't believe it's coming out March 3rd. That seems really soon. Looks pretty good. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Come on, guys. We're the favorites here. Show me what you can do. What are our instructions? I think I want to come out on attack. I think that sounds like a good thing. I want to be more disciplined. I know my assistant coaches always tell me not to, but I like it. I like our teams to be disciplined. What can I say? Seem to get less penalties that way. So here we are in Toyota Stadium. The nice Jumbotron in the corner. Nice full crowd. I mean, it's not a full house, but it's still a pretty good crowd. I'd say it's as good as any other of our MLS games. All right, so it looks like we're in the red. Our regular red and whites. There's a good steal by Lloyd. Velasquez fires the ball downfield to no one in particular, but we get a corner out of it. Not much there. Bonner saves it out wide to Lazarzo. Oh, look at that. Beautiful pass, and Ruiz gets the goal. Carlos Ruiz, first goal of the season. The old man. The old man. He knows how to be in position. Got to give him a hand for sure. He's been, you know, look at that move. Just nobody marks him. He sneaks in behind. That was just terrible defense on their part. But, you know, you got to hand it to players like that. They sit on the bench all season. They're just part of the team, just training, helping out the young guys. And when he gets his chance, he makes the most of it. Good on ya. Let's see, let's prevent them from getting the equalizer would be nice, that's for sure. The Super Bowl trophy presentation going on in the background. In case you hadn't heard, the New England Patriots win the Super Bowl again with a fantastic comeback. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, they came back from what was the last score I saw? It was like 25-6 or something like that, and they came all the way back and won it in overtime. Hopefully we don't have any such shenanigans here. There's Earl with the shot. There we go. Looks like we're going to beat these guys even better than we beat the other team. Already up 2-0. 21 minutes gone. I think there's fullback to fullback here. Lloyd with a bit of a deflected pass to Earl and just Sort of a floundering save attempt there by the goalkeeper. But yeah, I think we can probably turn this up to just the key highlights. Alright, so we got an injury. Norberto is injured. That's no good. I mean, of all the guys who could get injured, I'm happy with him getting injured as opposed to somebody else. But he is one of our key reserves. Alright. Confirm that sub. No need for a pep talk. So, 2 Champions League games, 2 injuries. Not good. 2 key injuries, too. Especially the one to our goalkeeper last week. Although he's only going to be out for a few weeks, so it's not going to be a detriment to our season much. But if we don't get any MLS League wins while our goaltender is out, that's going to be pretty bad. Oof, there's an awful own goal. Delgado. Ouch. That's brutal, my man. Where were you trying to send that? Looks like he just left-footed it here, didn't... I don't know what he was attempting there. If he was attempting just to settle the ball down and it got away from him, or was he trying to deflect it out of bounds? I don't know. 3-0 at halftime. All right. Very pleased with your performance. Let's go to control the ball. Retain possession. Work it in the box. Low tempo. It's just waste time, basically. Time wasting. Take a breather. Time wasting fairly rarely. How do we... I don't know how we change that and make that better, but oh well. Just see if we can run this match out. No need to rub it in. Although, I mean, goal differential is a thing in this competition that we need to keep track of. But I don't think we're going to need it in this group. We should dominate this group pretty good. And there's the Super Bowl trophy presentation. Robert Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots, holding up the trophy. There's Bill Belichick, coach of the Patriots. Confetti falling all around. I'm not a Patriots fan. I don't know too many people who are, but they're out there. There's lots of them out there. Just not in my area. All right, so 80 minutes gone. We have definitely wasted time masterfully here. Who do we need to take out? I think... Let's get... who do we need in there? Nobody really. I was going to say let's look for some of our young players, but we don't really need many of them in there. Leyva could use some match fitness. So we'll bring him in for Velasquez, I guess. Play him an advanced playmaker. Let's see. Anybody else? We've already used 2 subs. Lloyd could use a sub, that's for sure. I guess I'll bring Hollingshead in for Lloyd. Just because I don't want to bring Acosta in and then have him get injured. That would just be the worst. So we'll leave it at that. I mean, I don't want Hollingshead to get injured either, but I could definitely afford him to be injured a little bit more than Acosta. So here we go, 86 minutes gone. We're matriculating the ball down the field. There's a steal. Not much come of that for... who are these guys again? Honduras. CD Honduras. It's kind of weird that... ooh, nice jump by Hollingshead. He's just... one-man army there, and there's a shot off the post. Told you Hollingshead is a pretty decent offensive fullback. It's just he's got problems on the defensive end of things. Even though his defensive stats are decent, although they're spiraling down at the moment. Don't know what his deal is. He's just upset. Ooh, look at Herman with the save. I do believe that's his first successful save of the season. He didn't have many successful saves against Sporting Kansas City. And I think that's the first time he was tested in this match. So it's good to know that he can make saves. Hopefully this gets him some match fitness. Ouch, there's a foul by Leyva. They get a free kick with 30 seconds to go in extra time. And Leyva accounts for his own mistake and heads it out of there. And there we go, there's the match. 3-0. Pep talk. Well done, guys. That was a good win for us. Everybody's happy. Let's go to the post-match analysis. Acosta didn't play, so he's obviously not the man of the match. Earl is the man of the match. 0 tackles, 1. That's not good. Although they were straight down. They were a team that was all down the middle, so maybe he didn't have a lot of opportunities for tackles. 6 interceptions, though, 1 header, 8.6 rating, and a goal. That's a pretty good game. Definitely for him, that's a real good game. Let's see the overall distance. Overall analysis here. Anything of interest? 16 interceptions for Zimmerman. Did a lot of running there, a lot of pass completions. 93% pass completion for Lizarzo. Goal for Ruiz. Our man Ruiz. Look at that. Oops, that's Lizarzo. Look at that. 36 years old. 15 finishing. Only 9 pace. But hey, you don't need a lot of pace to score the way he did. He just used sort of his guile and sneakiness. Off the ball, I guess. Vision, maybe. I think vision's more for passing. Flair. I think that's more for dribbling, but that could be for goal scoring too. Anyway, whatever he used all of it, and he got the goal. So there we go. Let's leave the match. Okay, so for Norberto, we could send him to a specialist out for between 10 and 13 days at a cost of $725. Or we could leave it up to the physio and he'd be out 3 to 4 weeks. I think we can spare the pocket change to send him to a specialist. Quality of possession provides victory. That's true for FC Dallas over CD Honduras. Anything else? Here's our post-match press conference. Another game where Colin Bonner failed to score. That's true, he did fail to score. Strikers shouldn't be judged on goals alone. 2 wins from 2 must be good news with regards to qualifying for the next round. I am delighted with those results. That result leaves you top of the group with 2 matches remaining, and your fate very much in your own hands. You have to be pleased, yes. Very impressive. All right, Carlos Ruiz's strike gave you an early lead there. Do you feel it would be a good day for you when your side saw that one go in? I did. It was a great start. These questions, man, they're just riveting. Everyone enjoyed Otis Earl's goal, a fierce shot that silenced the opposition fans. Must have been fantastic to see that one go in. Yes, I can't think of any better. It was a special goal. All right. So Earl impresses for FC Dallas. Yes, he did. Ooh. Claveri spotted at Toyota Stadium. Eyeing the progress of Carlos Ruiz. Yeah, that's fine. You can eye his progress all you want. Is he playing for the Guatemalan national team? One of our lone players, though, is Hernandez. There's Ruiz. He is playing there. Good on you, man. Hernandez is an interesting story. I don't know what to do with him just yet. I got to look this guy up on the internet. Because he started out life at FC Dallas, so does he count as a academy player? I got to look him up. But he's been on loan for most of his career at Comunicaciones, Saprissa twice. Those are, lower division teams. They're not really great teams. I mean, they're not bad, but as you can see, this team only has 4 players and then a bunch of scrubs. So, I'm not sure how good they are, but he's played 2 years with Dallas, and then this year when I started out the year, he was at Rio OKC, a second division team. So, I don't know what his deal is, but I'll figure that out in the off season. I can't recall him from the loan. It's part of our deal, so he's got to stay down there no matter what. All right. Bonner plays for the team. Yes, he does. He does indeed. All right, I guess that's it for this. Up next in the schedule, we got a couple of more weeks, 2 away games and 2 home games until the next Champions League. So we'll see you then. Bye.